Imagine this. It's 3 days after my father's funeral. I'm still crying in his favorite armchair, smelling his old sandalwood cologne mixed with grief, when I hear banging at the front door of his Chicago brownstone. My brownstone now. My husband Darnell's voice cuts through. Break the door down, baby. This place is ours now. Half belongs to you by law. Kick it in. His mother Louise cackles like a hyena. She's too weak to fight us. She'll sign whatever we shove in front of her once she's broken. They didn't know I was inside. They didn't know I'd heard every word. And they definitely didn't know that moment was the exact second their greedy little empire would crumble. My name is Kesha Vance. I'm 32, a quiet librarian who once believed in love, loyalty, and family. That all died with my dad. And got buried even deeper when I realized the two people I shared a home and a bed with were vultures circling my inheritance before the body was cold. Let me take you back. My father, Major Marcus Vance, was a retired Army officer, stern, proud, unbreakable. He raised me alone after Mom passed when I was 8. That pre-war apartment in Chicago wasn't just bricks and mortar. It was our world. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, the scent of black tea and aged paper, his deep laugh echoing off the walls as he taught me chess, history, and how to spot a liar from a mile away. 5 years ago I married Darnell Booker, a sweet-talking mechanic with kind eyes and rough hands. He seemed safe, simple, the opposite of my complicated, high-standards father. We lived in a cramped condo, and for a while it worked. Then Dad got sick. Cancer. Fast and cruel. That's when Louise started showing up to help. She'd bring casseroles laced with passive-aggressive comments. A real wife would have taken better care of her man's family. You're too book-smart to notice what's right in front of you, girl. She eyed the apartment like it was hers already. Hardwood floors, original crown molding, prime location worth over $800,000. Dad saw it. In our last real conversation, tubes in his arms, voice weak but eyes sharp. They're vultures, Kesha. Greedy eyes, grabbing hands. Don't trust Darnell too much either. Promise me you'll protect what's yours. I promised. He died that night. The funeral was a blur. I barely ate, barely slept. But 3 days later, I went to the apartment to sort his things alone. That's when I heard them outside the door. I froze. Heart slamming. Phone already recording. Darnell. She's grieving. She won't fight. We get her to sign a quitclaim deed, power of attorney, spousal consent. Notary's ready. We sell, split it, and she's out. Louise. She thinks she's so smart with her books. But she's soft. We'll break her. They jimmied the lock. I slipped into the hallway shadows, still recording. They ransacked the place straight to Dad's safe. Louise grabbed a folder, hissed. No will? Perfect. We forge one. That's when I knew. This wasn't opportunism. This was planned. Long before he died. I didn't scream. I didn't confront. I went ghost. First call. My cousin Tasha, a sharp realtor who hated Louise from day one. Girl, they're trying to steal Dad's place. I need proof. Second. Cyrus Webb, Dad's old army buddy and lawyer. He dropped the bomb. Your father had a will. Ironclad. Your sole heir. I'm executor. He named me specifically to block fraud. Dad knew. He'd prepared. I turned detective. Installed hidden cameras and audio in the apartment. Photographed every document they touched. Swapped Darnell's phone with a duplicate to screenshot his text to Louise. We buy houses flyer with complicated titles circled. Burner notary coming tomorrow, $2K cash. She'll sign when she's crying. Grief makes people stupid. I let them think I was falling apart. Cried on cue. Let Louise comfort me with hugs that felt like restraints. Then the big move. They invited family over for a support gathering. I knew what was coming. Fake papers, pressure to sign, crooked notary in the corner. I played along. Looked broken. Until the doorbell rang. Cyrus walked in with 2 officers and a legitimate notary. He held up the real will. I, Major Marcus Vance, being of sound mind, leave all my property, including the apartment at 1427, South Michigan Avenue, to my only and beloved daughter, Kesha Vance. Any attempt to contest or defraud shall be met with full prosecution. Silence. Then chaos. Cyrus played the recordings. The texts. The break-in audio. Louise's face turned gray. Darnell tried to run. Cops blocked him. They were arrested on the spot. Conspiracy to defraud, forgery, attempted theft, breaking and entering. Court was brutal. Evidence was airtight. They got probation, $50,000 restitution to me, community service, and their names dragged through every local paper. But I wasn't done. Cyrus dug deeper. Darnell had been cheating for years, draining our joint account, even paying the crooked notary up front. Louise had been spreading rumors that I'd abandoned Dad. So I played chess. Their condo went into foreclosure. Turns out Darnell had missed payments while plotting. I bought it anonymously through a trust. Cheap. Then I changed the locks and sent them the eviction notice with photos of their own greedy faces. They begged, cried, sent fake apology letters, called relatives to pressure me. I sent everyone the full evidence packet, texts, audio, police reports. Radio silence after that. Louise ended up in a state nursing home, bitter and alone. Darnell drank himself into an early grave. Me? I sold the apartment. Used the money to move to New York with Tasha's help. Bought a cozy Brooklyn studio. Landed my dream job at a rare books library. Met Julian, a kind, steady architect who loved old stories as much as I did. We married in a quiet rooftop ceremony. Had our daughter Marina, then our son Elijah from a beautiful chapter one never expected. Today we run a little antique bookstore upstate. Books everywhere. Laughter. Safety. Every night I read Dad's old diary. One line always hits. You're stronger than you know, little girl. When the vultures come, don't just survive. Win. I did, Dad. I won. And if you're watching this and someone's trying to take what's yours, your home, your peace, your future, hear me. Record everything. Trust your gut. Build your army. Then take it all back. Because the moment they think you're broken, that's when you break them.